Welcome to Challenge Forex. My name is Steve and join me today as I test another strategy to use for prop firm challenges, and this one is going to be using two indicators. It is the EMA and MACD. I found this strategy on YouTube and it is supposed to have a very high success rate, a high win rate. So let's see how it goes using prop firm rules to see if we can actually pass a challenge. Let's get started. Okay, loading up the simulator software. Today we're going to do the test using the US and Canadian dollar. We're starting with a 10k account, and the reason I'm using a 10k account for the simulated challenge is I don't want to spend $500 on a 100k account, and find out that we don't pass the challenge and have to buy 4 or 5 of these accounts before we actually pass. My plan is passing a 10k account, getting a payout for at least $500 or more, and then using that money to purchase the prop firm challenge of a 100k account. So let's get started with the simulation. So for this one, I'm going to use the 1 hour chart, and to keep inside the prop firm rules, I'm actually limiting to 1 trade per day. So we're either only going to lose 2% or win 3%. I'm going for 1.5 R on the actual trade. So risk is 2% per trade. I do have the template already saved for the indicators. So we have on here an EMA 50 and EMA 200. With this rule, not so much going with the 50, but mostly using that as a part of a filter. For things like this area here, we can see where the EMA 50 is heading back towards the EMA 200. At this point, I wouldn't be taking the short, even though the price was under the 200. I would actually use that as a filter to skip the trade. But the simple rule is that I'm trading in the direction of the trend. So if the price is below the 200 and we get a cross down, we take a short, and if the price is above the 200 and we get a cross up on the MACD, we take a long. And we only risk 2% per day for our trades and maximum of 1 trade per day. Okay, let's get started. This looks like our first trade opportunity. The stop loss is a little bit bigger than what I would like to see. It's around 35 pips, but it does meet the criteria we did to get the cross up, and looks like it's during the London session, so that's good for me. Okay, first trade was a win, and I'm doing 1.5 R with the trades, adding 1 extra pip to the take profit to cover the cost of spreads and commissions. It doesn't fully cover the cost, but it gets the majority of it, so as close as we can get. Okay, this is a little bit unusual for me. Usually when I start doing these simulations, my first trade is a loss. So we've actually been lucky so far. We've actually had 2 consecutive wins, and I'm sure it's not always going to be this easy when doing real trading, but as you can see here, the trend at the moment is pretty solid. So taking an up trade or a buy trade in this sort of a trend, doesn't matter which indicators you're using here, you're probably going to have a successful trading session anyway. I'm skipping trades in this area because this is actually a weekend changeover, so just going into a Monday. But this is better, it's like halfway into the day. Okay, so we actually only had 3 trades and 3 winners. So at 3% each for a win, we're actually up to 9% now already. And so this is probably not going to be a very good test because we're not seeing any drawdowns at this point. But it's good to see though that there is a strategy that you can use that might actually have a high success rate to use for trading prop firms. Now this area here is questionable for me because I can see here that the price is below the 50, so it looks like it's heading back towards the 200. However, we do have a hidden divergence here in the actual price. So we can see here that we do have a crossover here, and this point would have been the entry. That would have actually been a winning trade, but we didn't take that one just because of where it's actually located here, and the MACD being so low in this point. Okay, there we have it. We have passed the prop firm challenge. We've made 12% gain, and let's have a look at the stats, the trades in the graph. So not much to look at here on the graph. All we can see is that we just went straight up, 4 winning trades. Looking at our closed trades, we had 4 trades, they were all buys, all of them made a profit. And statistics, not really much to see here. We were going for a $1,000 profit target and we made $1,200, so we would have actually closed a little bit earlier as soon as we crossed the $1,000 target mark. And you can see here we've got 4 trades and 100% success rate. So to me this looks like a good system. I'm going to do another test of this one to see, try a different time frame, similar time frame, 1 hour chart, but just choose a different date range and see if we can actually do the same sort of result again. Okay, so that was very interesting, and this is the first time I've actually done a strategy test where we've had all wins and no losses. So we didn't see any drawdown, which is a bit unusual. Normally my first trade is a loss and then we're trying to fight our way back from there. But this one proves that this particular strategy might be good for passing a prop firm challenge. I'm going to do some more trades, some more testing with this particular strategy and see if we get similar results using maybe different symbols and different date times. So if you like this type of video and would like to see more strategy tests, especially if you're trying to pass a prop firm challenge and trying to find the best strategy to use, Keep watching my videos as I test all the different strategies that I can come across, and we'll see which ones we can find for you. So hit the like and subscribe, and watch out for my next video. Thank you.